Erin here with Erin Makes, and today we are going to be baking a 3-layer chocolate cake with chocolate frosting and strawberry filling. So come along as we do that. All of the ingredients I just bought was $33, and then I had a couple ingredients at home like powdered sugar. So I will give you a full count of how much this all costs. I think it's going to be around $50. And then add in the fact that I had to buy some cake tins. We are on a bit of a time crunch today. We are going to quickly get making, and I will update you on how long this actually all took from start to finish. This is gonna be a multi-day process. We're gonna first bake the cake, let it kind of freeze, and then we're gonna move into actually decorating the cake, getting the crumb coat on, stuff like that tomorrow. We of course will wash our hands. I have a Hamilton Beach mixer for this. I love it. This is my favorite. I bought 2 boxes of cake mix. I think I have 3 tiers or layers to fill in. I'm just gonna make both and we're gonna see how much cake it makes. We will be doing this recipe with substitutes to make it a bit more professional. Looks like we're heating the oven to 350 first. This recipe calls for a cup of water, a half cup of oil, and 3 eggs. We are instead going to do some of the substitutions I have for making a more professional cake. So we're going to substitute water with milk, oil with butter, and we're going to add an extra egg. Each of these substitutions actually does something. So adding milk to the cake will make it more richer in flavor. It adds more fats and proteins into the cake. Adding butter adds more natural flavor, and it also gives it a bit more structure. And adding an extra egg will enable the structure to be a little bit better, and it'll help you have a cleaner slice when you actually slice into the cake. More moist, more dense, more structured, more flavored, and we're also going to add some vanilla extract and some other things as well. First, I'll put our butter in the microwave and we'll let it sit for about 10 seconds. A little bit more room temperature right now. It's very cold. We'll add 1 cup of milk. I did spill a little bit of milk, but I promise I will not cry. Time for the milk. And the butter. Time for the box. We're gonna put this in slowly, a little bit at a time. My mixer came with a way we can help do this, so I'll show that to you. You can use this. Help us pour. This mixed very well, but I'm going to go in and scrape down the sides to make sure that any extra dry mix actually gets mixed in. We're going to switch to our paddle attachment as we put in the dry ingredients. Our last 2 secret ingredients are going to be adding a splash of vanilla extract and then some instant chocolate pudding. This is going to help make it a little bit more moist, more tasty, more fun, and this is just kind of a standard add, but a little bit more flavor. Adding in the chocolate pudding. And lastly, a little bit of vanilla extract. Looks pretty good to me. Now we have this super fluffy cake mix, which will be great. Let's see how many of these we can fill. We'll start with the biggest. This is just olive oil to coat the sides. I got these because they're the special interlocking cake tin, so I should not necessarily need parchment at the bottom, so I'm not going to spend time cutting out a parchment in that circle, but we'll see how this first round goes and then we'll reevaluate. Let's see how she cooks. It says that it's going to take around 30 minutes to make, so usually what that means is I'll put it in for around 25 and then check it towards the end a little bit more consistently to make sure that it's baked perfectly. The kitchen timer is started. I'm gonna work quickly on the second box and then put that in, and I'll show you a little bit of that. All right, she's looking so good. So excited. We have our second batch done. I improved this one this time because I made sure that the butter was fully melted before I put it in, so there's no butter chunks. So this is our second batch. All right, we're gonna put these two in. This one's a little bit smaller, so I'm gonna put the timer on for a little bit shorter period of time. I actually have 2 timers we can run right now, so that'll help us time all these out. Oh my gosh, it's looking so good. Look at all of them. So cute. I got this little kitchen disco timer for Christmas, so we're gonna try it out, see if it works. That is so fun. Okay, I hope it counts down to 0, but we'll be watching it, so. Oh my gosh. Okay, she's looking done. She's done. Timer's done. So these were in for 10, but I think they definitely need a few more minutes. Now that the cakes are done, I'm gonna let them cool and I'll be right back. And we are back. Everything is room temperature now, and we are going to pull these out of the tins, flatten them, flip them over, and then take a look about how we're gonna do the filling. No method to this. I'm just using a serrated knife. I'm going around in a circle. These cakes are circular, so I'm using circle plates to spin them easier, but really you just need a serrated knife. That's all you need. Now that they are flattened, I'm going to flip them over so that the structure can be a little bit better, because obviously when you bake them, the bottom part is the flattest, and that's what we want actually on top. Next up, we're going to make a strawberry compote. We are going to wash these first, and then we are going to cut them up, put them in with a little bit of sugar and lemon juice, and then make the compote and let it sit so it's not hot when we put it within our layers. Fine. This smells incredible. We're gonna thicken it with a little bit of cornstarch and water. While the strawberry compote cools, we are going to make a chocolate crumb coat for the cake layers. We're going to crumb coat them top first, then the sides, and then we will add a frosting dam around the edges and put the compote in and then freeze it. I'm not quite sure what texture we're going for, but I think this thin is actually fine. We want it to be almost like buttered toast. I got a fidget spinner for Christmas and I took it apart just for now, and it's gonna kind of help us spin this, but we might just do it on our own. But we are ready to crumb coat. Wait, the fidget spinner's not helping. First one done. Pretty good. Only some frosting on my hands. I'll go wash them and we'll go again. I've carefully stacked and hidden them away after saran wrapping in the freezer. I've also put a little support in so they're not actually touching each other. There. I just got those cake tins. I cannot recommend the cake tins that I bought enough. The fact that I can put them back around and we'll see tomorrow that they don't stick to the crumb coat, chef's kiss, easy enough. All right, I have a lot of cleaning to do here, and so I will be back very shortly with the decoration and the decor, and we're gonna frost it, and hopefully it'll look great and it'll taste great. It's looking gorge.
Nice.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Don't know how you do that.
So at this point we completed the cake and it was ready to be served at the birthday party. And so now here's some pictures of what it looked like. I think it came out really great. Everyone was really impressed. We had people going back for seconds, going back for thirds the whole night. So we will call this one a success on Erin Makes. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for coming on this cake journey with me, and feel free to ask any cake questions you have down in the comments. See you next time.